What's going on, everyone? Yes, today is another toy review, and yes, the man that stands in front of you is the one and only Fong Wong from the epic video game Xenogears. Now, this game came out in the 90s, and some people didn't even know this figure actually came out. This is the first time release of this particular character, and this is made by Brain Arts. So this is the smaller toy line of the Play Arts Kai or Play Arts. So let's jump into the review and see what good old Faye has to offer. So as for likeness and 360, they did a really good job. Faye actually looks like how he looked in that old school game back in the day. They really nailed it, which I expect to because it's their shit, so it only makes sense. But they did a really nice job on it. Nice paint work, nice and clean. Nice little details going on. And this figure is actually fairly cheap. It's actually a $50 figure. See the little writing? They could have placed that somewhere else, like the bottom of his foot. I don't know why they put it right there out of all places. And kind of give you a little bit of close-up detail on. Nice, clean paintwork on the face and sculpt. All right. Now, Faye here is a very small character. So to kind of give you an idea, here is a nude Figma. Make sure you're standing straight up so you can kind of get a general sense. That's how tall that Figma is. So you see Faye is actually not that tall at all. And then if you look at Revoltech Batman that came out, I'll put him kind of like next to him if possible. You can see that even Revoltech Batman kind of towers him a little bit. All right. Now, Faye is actually pretty basic. He comes with a fair amount of accessories, nothing too crazy. He's going to get a few hand changes. So what you see right now, you see like the more expression style hand also can be used for this little item here that you get. You get like a ration. See if I can focus. There you go. So you get like a little ration that you can place in his hand. So he have a right and a left, obviously, that you can see. And this is probably the only hand I would say that will probably hold that product. Kind of mess with it quite a bit, but this will be the hand that'll do it. As for that, you're going to get an extra head. A little screaming face going on. Ponytail is movable. Can rotate at the base of the head or at the base of the ponytail itself. This is nice and flexible, so you don't got to worry about that being broken. Very nice work there. You're going to get ball fist, which will come on the figure when you actually open the box. You're going to get this hand here, which I guess is like a karate pose hand or whatever. Don't know if hand because he don't have an item that will actually fit the size of this, so it is what it is. I can't remember if Faye had a sword. I remember somebody having a weapon in Xenogears, and I can't remember which character. And maybe that could be the hand to actually give him a weapon. Or maybe they want to give him a weapon and change their mind. But it is what it is. You're going to get more relaxed hands. Almost like an open palm strike. And then there's another palm strike. Slightly different gesture, but initially close to the same. All right. And as for articulation dealing with Faye, Faye head is actually on a standard peg. He does not have a, well, he does a little bit, but because it's on a ball joint, so you're not going to get much out of it, but it is something. Obviously can turn right and left, tilt, about that much. So as much as the little gap you have inside the neck itself, like I said, ponytail can move, rotation. The arms are on a ball joint going into the body attached to a hinge. So you do have a little bit of motion there. So you can move a little bit forward, a little bit back. And then when you add the hinge into it, you can kind of maneuver the arm around quite a bit. You have a swivel at the bicep right above the sleeve, which is nice because it's nice and hidden. Get a nice amount of range in the bend. You're going to have a standard hinge. You can rotate, obviously at the base of the hand or at the wrist itself. Just be careful because these pegs are much smaller due to the figure being much smaller. You don't want to damage nothing because you will not get extra ones. So keep that in mind. Going to the mid section, you get about that much of a bend forward. Nice range going back. Rotation, obviously. If you add both joints into play, you get about that far forward, about that far back. This is free flowing in his waist. It will be tight when you get it, but this can move separately on its own. But it's nice and snug, so there's no gaps being involved, and it actually looks really, really good. And like I said, you can see that it's free flowing. On the legs, it kind of gives you a feeling of the old Play Arts figures when they first came out. I kind of wish they had ratchet joints. They didn't give them ratchet joints. They just gave them a standard ball joint. So you won't hear no clicks, but we'll go about that far out. Practically do the splits. Single hinge on the knee, but you get a nice bend out of it. You're going to get rotation at the ankle. Get a full 360. Nice bend going down. Nice bend going up. And then they even brought back kind of that sliding foot, which I think, I always liked this. I know some people didn't. I actually liked it a lot because it was just nice and hidden. But you can get very, very wide stances due to that fact. And as for holding the pose, you can see that he can actually pull it off. So that's not a problem at all. A really, really simple figure. I would say if you're a big fan of Xenogears, this might be something you want to look into. They also made his robot. I can't remember the name of the robot, but they did make it for you to actually be able to purchase it. I think it's a little bit larger than this, but they do make the robot. And I think he's the only one that came out so far out of Xenogears. It might be another one, but so far I only know that it's 2. But that is my review of good old Faye. Hope this review helped out. Hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe. Please hit that like button. And take care and continue to collect. And check out for more reviews. I will have more coming. Take care.